Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron. Today I am taking a quick look at Transformers Generations War for Cybertron SIEGE Smokescreen. This little deluxe car is, I believe, the third version of this mold to come out. We got Prowl previously, which I looked at. There's also a Barricade, and then I think fourth will be Blue Streak. Smokescreen here looks really great. I think he proves my theory that the only thing wrong with Prowl to me was just the paint job. Adding in some breaking details like these white stripes and the red stripe that Smokescreen is so well known for really helps elevate the toy. Instead of Prowl's light bar, of course, we do get these shoulder cannons, and then we get Prowl's gun up top here. But just by itself as a car, you know, the additional color helps it look less like a bar of soap. I love the silver detailing here we got. And I know maybe it's greedy of me. I do wish we got some more color even. I think he would have looked lovely with some additional tailpipe details and brake lights and, you know, maybe not a license plate since he's Cybertronian, but some of those details. I am pleasantly surprised. I could not tell from the pictures, but they did do the silver-backed clear window details that I really liked on Prowl and I didn't see on the pictures. I think it's just a result of his windshield being a little darker than Prowl. On Prowl, this stood out more, but it still looks really good. We've got some cool Cybertronian glyphs on the sides and the front. I'm assuming that's like the 38 on Smokescreen, and then it looks like it's the same symbol in all three directions, so it's probably the number 38. I don't read Cybertronian, but I'd be willing to bet that's what that is. But yeah, he looks great. He rolls super well. I can't compare him directly to Prowl since I don't have Prowl with me. I gave that away in a previous video, but I can compare him to another Smokescreen I have. This is the Smokescreen he will be replacing. This is Prime Smokescreen. And what I do like about this mode is that in alt mode, this mold is still sleek and shiny. It looks like a racing car. I really love the alt mode on this Smokescreen toy, the Prime Smokescreen. I'm a little disappointed I was when I first got him, the transformation, and then if we had ever gotten the G1 style deco on this Smokescreen, I think the unpainted white plastic doesn't look great. But if we had gotten the G1 deco on this Smokescreen, I may have been tempted not to replace it with this guy and just kept that Prime one. The Prime one, that toy's busted. I won't be doing a giveaway. I mean, if anyone wants it, I'll send you a broken toy. Maybe you can fix it. I know Tatimus Prime is doing that stuff. But yeah, Smokescreen looks fantastic. Once again, I love these translucent wheels. That looks great. Just all around great toy. So now I do have the three Datsun brothers. I've got Smokescreen here as my Siege toy. I've got Combiner Wars Prowl, and then I've got the Classics Blue Streak. So these are my three car brothers. And I know that they don't have the same mold. That's just a collection quirk I have. I prefer to look at them like this. I would be tempted because we'll see them in robot mode. Maybe at some point I end up replacing Combiner Wars Prowl if they do an Earthrise Prowl, depending on how different it looks from Smokescreen. But we'll go ahead and get Smokescreen transformed. And like the Prowl video, it's a pretty simple, straightforward transformation. I do like, again, how smooth everything locks up, and then it's a super easy transformation. Just pop out the doors that lock everything into place. We can take the legs and stretch them out now, unfolding the toes and then unfolding the heels from the back. Separate those. We can bring our camera up just a little bit. There we go. We can come in and pop out the arms, flipping out the shoulders, separating the spinal column, and coming in and popping in the, flip out his chest piece, pop in the top of his hood, that collapses into his back, and then flipping the chest plate over everything. Ooh, let me make sure I've got that. There we go. That chest piece, or that stomach piece, tabs in. Everything collapses nice and tight, And then we can bring these shoulders down, flipping around his waist. And now we've got Smokescreen all transformed. And yeah, he looks great. We can give him his shoulder cannons, like so. Put his gun on him. And yeah, he's dynamic. He's got all the same posability as Prowl. I wish the head had a little bit of tilt. As is, it is a great looking head sculpt. It does 360. His shoulders can 360 and go in and out that much due to that transformation joint. His bicep does have a 90. His wrist has a 360 swivel. His waist has a 360 swivel. He can do the full Van Damme in front of us. His knees go super deep due to transformation. And then, of course, like every Siege toy, let me put that shoulder cannon back on. Actually, let me flip. No, I prefer them tall. I was going to flip them. You can, if you wanted to, you could have these shoulders. There's 2 tabs on them, so depending on what height you want that shoulder piece at, you can tab it in different ways. But when it's on his shoulders, I like them tall and then nice and short in car mode. And then his toes, his feet have great ankle tilt, and then they can go back and forth due to transformation again. So yeah, super dynamic figure. Really makes me appreciate the mold more now that I see it in a much more dynamic color scheme, and I am super happy to have a Smokescreen in my collection. This guy is just aces. Really makes me happy. And then a quick look at him again with Prowl and Blue Streak. I know these are 3 different versions of the mold, but I think they look really good together. If anything, you know, Blue Streak is showing his age a little bit, but having them in 3 different car modes and 3 different looking robot modes just makes me happy. But yeah, that's Smokescreen. Great toy, easy recommendation. To me, it's probably going to be a toss-up between him and Barricade as which version of this mold I like the best. And for you guys that don't have to have just one version, I think the Datsun Cybertronian mold is a great addition to your collection. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.